Yeah, you have your time now. After you get married,
You think I should get married now?
2000, 2025.
ما أنا ليلة مع واحدة عريس يعني.
You still have
عروس.
time now. Enjoy your life till that time.
اللي بتأثر تنورة اللي بتأثر تنورة تلحقها عيون الشباب.
Welcome to another episode of Zbodcast. I'm your host Christo. I am joined today by three of the most important men in my life right now. We say بالعربي أبو نخول, we say رجال. وكرمال خي مجد بنقول رجال قد المسؤولية. انتوا ثلاثتهم, انتوا شيخ شباب. انت يا ابو نخول, وانت ابو الياس, وانت ابو الياس. For those that don't know at home, Abu Elias, father of Elias, his first son Elias, father of his first son Elias, name Elias. Abu Nakhul معنا بيي وعزيز على قلبي. I'm gonna ask you questions and I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna leave you in control. أنت أبو نخول, أنت بيي, you're in control. So the first question I want to ask you guys.
You know I had 10 drinks
بعرفك
already. You want me to be in control?
بعرفك يا أخي,
طيب,
بس
okay, I'll give it my best
ظبط
shot.
حالك شوي. طيب. The first question I want to ask. You three came from the motherland. واحد من فلسطين, واحد من لبنان, أنا, وتحية أنا.
هذا من الهولي لاند.
من هولي لاند.
Holy Land, yes.
motherland, هولي لاند نفس الشيء. دومت من بشري, أبو الياس من عانا, من قضاء زحلة, ما هيك
من
بنقول؟
البقاع الغربي.
من بعاء الغربي, sorry.
قول البقاع الغربي.
بعاء الغربي. بعاء الغربي.
بعاء.
And أبو الياس من بيرزيت, ما هيك؟
من برزيت,
من
yes.
بيرزيت.
برزيت
So,
فلسطين.
you guys came to Canada. I want to know why you came to Canada, and when you arrived in Canada, what was your first jobs, lifestyle? What was your dream? When you came to Canada, you guys came to Canada for a reason. I want to know why you guys came to Canada.
I heard there was a lot of blonde, beautiful chicks. That was my... Christopher, I don't know why you did this. 1972. That was my luck to come to Canada. And I cursed my dad so much because Lebanon was like paradise and even better. The best years, and Abu Elias here, he will witness this. Best years of Lebanon, 70 to 75, before the civil war started. So I lost 3 years and I was only 16. But I had to come here for university and finish my high school in Lebanon, and I came here, and it's a new journey. And that's why you're here, because without me being here and meet that lady over there, you wouldn't have been here. It's been great. Canada is a beautiful country. We love Lebanon very much. I go back there 2, 3, 4 times a year. I love it. I go to Palestine more than this guy goes to.
تحية فلسطين.
Anyway, yeah, it's been great journey. Now, beautiful families around us. It's been a beautiful day, Abu Elias, Elias, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
To answer your question, Dad, decision was made. Sad to say, the Lebanon that we always loved and knew and enjoyed, too many wars and too many bullshit politics, and not my dad was a prime minister or a minister or MP or government, so you get the hell out of there because you don't know anybody that to position you in a job or to do something. That's, of course, he can speak for himself, Abu Elias. He's the beautiful father of the beautiful daughter-in-law that we love very much. On my left, Abu Elias again. We used to go to a place. You want me to talk forever or you want me to stop?
Let them join in whenever you want.
Yeah. Anyway, so we go to this beautiful, every Saturday, your mother and I, we go to this place because it's Lebanese and Arabic music, good times. This guy sits over there by himself, him and his beautiful wife. And not one, every Saturday, every month, every year. And then, of course, you guys were born.
I
And you
used to have
started
my own
joining us.
table, Abu Nakhul.
Oh, you didn't have your own table.
Abu Elias have his own table all the time. We got to meet him, and it was a beautiful time, and he's been a friend ever since, him and his beautiful lady. And he over there hiding somewhere, and beautiful,
Taping us.
the beautiful Nicole, and we're gonna have a couple of grandkids. That's the best thing.
Ask
I'm
your
looking
fellow, your how do we say it in Arabic?
my brother.
Your brother. Ask him. You guys are gonna share a grandfather. Ask him first why he came to Canada, and ask him how he's feeling about having another grandson.
At this time, I'm gonna offer him another drink. And enjoy life.
Abu Ilyas, جاوبني, please.
Because I know.
جاوبني.
It's
Why?
Habibi Grace, first of all, thanks for Abou Ilyas to inviting us for this,
You're
to
welcome.
meet all these people, to be with them. When I came to Canada, to answer your question, I came to Canada in 1985 after like 10 years in the Civil War, and I have beautiful career before, was tough life over there. So I was looking to get my kids a new passport, new ID, because I was thinking and I had a feeling the country was gonna stay in trouble for all my life. So it was tough decision to come to this country with a daughter 5 years old and my son was 2 months old. I was traveling, I took the plane. I don't know where I'm going actually. It wasn't in my mind Canada, and I wanna go any place that's to get my kids out of the country. First of all, I landed in Boston, and I stayed in Boston. I was trying hard to stay over there, you know. I got some cousin from far family, you know, from my uncle family, but I couldn't stay, you know. I met a Jewish lawyer. He asked me for $2,000 to start my case. That time I don't have like $600 in my pocket, nothing else. I don't get my money out from there, you know, because it was so hard to get your money out. So I couldn't stay there, you know. But I loved Boston, such a good country, good city, you know. So we decided to come to Canada. My wife, she had a cousin here, you know. She said, "Why you don't come over here and come start your life here?" That time was Mr. Trudeau was the father.
البي.
Bay, yes, he was the father of Trudeau we have right now. He has a special Lebanese program for Lebanese people. They come from that country and
Really?
decide to stay. So we moved over here, you know, and went through this plan, you know, and we got our land in immigrant and we start working. It was hard life, I'm telling you. The first 2-3 years was the hardest life of my life. Imagine you have nobody here. We don't have you. There's beautiful people before. I have nobody here. Me, my wife, and 2 kids. Baby, like I said, 2 months old. My daughter, 5 years old. I have.
Where was Nicole at the time?
Nicole was in her mother. I don't know where. So I had to work like 7 days a week, 14 hours a day that time. I have to feed my family. I have, you know, I work hard really. Thanks God. The first 2-3 years. The first 2-3 years was the hardest part of my life.
علي صوتك أبو إلياس.
But thanks God, I made it. And Nicole, she came after. She was my joy, actually. All my kids, they are my joy, but Nicole, she was.
So Nicole is
عنوجة بيا يعني.
عنوجة بيا.
عنوجة بيا. زعفولة لا عنوجة بيا.
Here he is, after all these years working hard. Thanks God, I grow up my family. They are good kids. No one give me any problem. No one give me any headache. They are educated kids, good kids, and they meet good husband, good son-in-law.
Cheers to my brother Tony for making
I'm-
Nicole happy.
As Anthony, Franco, and
ريتا أجمل
my
صبية.
daughter-in-law Rita.
Rita, the best.
She's the best. You know, she's sweetheart. You know, I am happy man now. Thanks God. I don't
Alhamdulillah,
need anything.
alhamdulillah.
I'm waiting for my grandson,
Aywa.
Christopher, number 8.
Yes, yes.
I'll be the
can't
happy
wait.
person in my heart. You know, I go to Lebanon. Abu Nakhul go 3 years, but I don't have the chance to go. I used to go every year actually to Lebanon. Now I'm still going, and I'll live in Lebanon, my heart till I die.
لبنان بقلبك.
Yeah. Well, Canada, such a beautiful country. I appreciate Canada. She gave me like a new life for me, for my kids.
Go over to this guy, the host of the day.
Oh my God.
The host of the day.
the host of the day.
أبو سمرة اسم الأول.
Toast to Abu Samra.
أبو الياس اسم
كيفك أبو
الثاني.
سمرة؟
Ilyas in
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Salute. Welcome to Abu Samra backyard.
Thank you for having us, Abou Lias. Thank you for having us.
It's your call. You called it, and we did it. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Abu Nakhul, Abu Lias, all the ladies. Welcoming the new baby
Yes.
soon. I want to wish you happy Canada Day in 2
Happy
days.
Canada Day. Happy Canada Day.
I
Abou Lias, why did you come to Canada? What made you come to Canada, and how did you start your life in Canada?
I came to Canada in 1989.
1989.
Yeah, and I came for better life. I know I love Palestine. We all love back home, like you guys do love Lebanon. I love Lebanon too. I would love to go to Lebanon one day with you.
Open invitation.
Hey, I would love to. One day we should do it on your wedding day, August 5th, 25.
1st of August 2025.
Yeah, so
Don't miss the date.
I
Chris.
came to Canada for better life, as I said, and I started my career here, and I worked as a whole furniture from a house to trailer. In 1989, I become owning this house and this backyard, beautiful. I worked hard. I have 3 beautiful kids.
Get Sarah in the shot. Get Sarah in the shot.
Like I used to have hard time working.
Did you work all the jobs? All the jobs? You
I-
did everything, the waiter, the this, the that?
No, I didn't waiter any. Before, I used to have a sheet metal company, a big place, and I sold it in 2019, and I bought Spizzico restaurant.
Shout out Spizzico, always taking care of us. Spizzico Restaurante. Address? 3991 Major Mackenzie. Spizzico.
So we
The best food ever.
have a Italian restaurant. Sarah's the manager.
Sarah, shout out Sarah. The best general manager ever.
Welcome you here in the backyard. We can't wait for Anthony's son to come. I love Anthony. I love you, Chris, like my kids.
We
I
love
love
Nico
Nick,
too. Nico in Florida, we love you.
Nicole,
Yes.
too. You like my daughter. I love you. I love you all.
Did you guys ever think about going back home? Like, did you guys ever think that it wasn't going to work? You weren't going to make it? Was it too hard? You missed the home, you missed the blood, you missed the
In the
lifestyle?
first 6 months, I wanted to go back and live back home, but I couldn't. I went back and I came back here and I stuck 6 years because I lost my passport. Then I got married and I had kids, work, business, so I couldn't. And I love going back there, but I won't go to live.
Yes, Lebanon always in our heart. Like I said, we like to go there like for 6 months over there, 6 months here. But when you have grandkids and family here, it's hard to leave him that long time. But we try to go like once a year. It's like, but Lebanon like always in my heart.
Did you ever think about permanently going back?
No.
Once you left?
No, no. I've been here like almost like 40 years, so like more than I want to grow up over there, Like I said, I got everything here, so everything. I still have my family, I still love them, but, my family here, grandkids, when you have grandkids, it's different. You'll see, you gotta see him like, if you can, like almost every day.
Are you excited about the
Oh, I'm waiting for them. I'm happy. I'm happy. I will see the preparation Nicole she's doing to bring the kids, in the house. I'm so happy. I'm gonna hear and wow again, So I'm so happy for that. Abou Nakhul is gonna be first experience for him, Now
his first grandson. Maybe Kareen before Nicole, maybe Nicole before Kareen. Nobody knows.
Oh,
But
what do you say? You gonna go before?
Nicole's ready to go. She's ready to go. Abou Nakhul, did you ever think? Thank God. Obviously, I know you the best out of these 3. I know you worked as a janitor. You drove cab. You washed this. You washed that. You did
Who
whatever
drove
you had to
cab?
do. to get to where you had to get to. But did any thought that I'm done with Canada? It was fun. We came. Your father passed away. He got injured here. He passed away in Lebanon. But was there ever any thought in your head to just forget Canada? I'm going back home.
No, I consider myself very lucky that I have 2 passports and 2 countries, and that's how I look at it. Really, you know, it's good to know that. في واحد أخو شرموطة coming from the U.S. to Canada. I never forget this story. So the lady said she gave her the passport. She noticed she was born in Lebanon. The officer at the border. I don't know if you guys know the story. Anyway, I'll tell it because he really hit my chord. Anyway, she said to him, which country you
come from?
love more,
Yeah, I love more.
Canada or Lebanon? And he answered her, أخو الشرحوت, Allah, listen, you asked me this question and your passport is in your hand. He said, Canada to me is like a wife and Lebanon is like a mother.
Wow.
I could not choose my mother, but I could choose my wife.
That's true.
He chose Canada.
Yeah.
No, but you know, really, he said
wife, but you can't choose your mom.
no. So that. It was great. No, we're lucky.
We born
As a
there.
Palestinian, as a Lebanese, we're lucky to have 2 beautiful countries. Countries was blessed by Jesus and all the prophets. Really, this is where everybody came from. All the prophets and Moses and Jesus and Virgin Mary, and so I can consider myself to be lucky. And you know, Dad, there's an airport in every city. You can go anywhere you want to go and come back and enjoy life and enjoy the 2 countries. Instead of have 1, now you have 2. And that's how I think of Lebanon. Dad, my father is buried in Lebanon. My mother died here. I sent her to Lebanon to be with her husband. They were separated for 50 years. So my town means a lot to me. You know that. We built a nice little house in Lebanon. We go and enjoy. I took you guys every year, every summer to Lebanon. I want you to taste. That's why you guys love to go there.
Yeah.
That's why your brother Nick, my God, if he doesn't go to Lebanon every year, he goes crazy. I say, why? Like, what the hell is, you're in Florida, beautiful Fort Lauderdale, beaches, whatever. I knew what I was doing. It was costly every year to go and enjoy. Then we build a beautiful home, and you know the home, what I'm talking about. So we're blessed. We're lucky to have Canada and to have Lebanon. And I hope it stays forever like this.
Inshallah, it will stay. I don't see any reason why it won't stay. You guys will spend.
Don't ask that guy there.
That motherfucker's coming on next. Don't worry about it. That motherfucker, we can see him.
know what's happening to him.
Are you ready for fatherhood? I'm going to ask you after.
She's taking care of everything.
The last
He's
question.
going through all the pain, all the aggravation. He sits in a water pool.
Nah,
the
man.
yellow shit in his you think it's cool, you know, and then she's going through the suffering.
Okay.
Yellow
His
needle.
son, and I know he's an ass.
آخر سؤال لأنه بدنا نرجع الحفلة. We want to go back to the party. The last question I want to ask you, this is my podcast, and I want to ask you about me as a person. I want your opinion, your point of view. Abu Ilyas, I know you love me. So بدك تقول كلمة قوية. أبو إلياس وأبو إلياس وأبو الأخول. I want to know what you think of Chris Safi كشخص كشخصية أنا. What do you think of me as a person? That's the last thing I'm going to ask you, and then you're free to go.
You asking me? Yeah. You copy of me.
Kevin, Terry, where the fuck is Terry? Make sure that gets on camera. I'm a copy of you.
Can I say the same thing?
قول شو بدك تقول قول.
Can I like skirt like me? No, you're such a wonderful man. You Jesus guy. You love Jesus. You love Mary. You know, and you love anything else. You love everything. Life, party,
Sabaya.
drink, sabaya.
Sabaya.
Yeah, you have your time now. After you get married,
You think I should get married now?
2000. 2025.
بدنا ليلة مع وحدة عريس
You still have
Arus.
time now. Enjoy your life till that time. Yeah. So if you want a girl from Damour, from Ana, you choose the best place to get the girl. You know, really, they're all good. Choose like Emilias, Marty, Emilias,
something like
Abu
that.
Samra wife, like
Why-
Renee. شو
why
بدك
you
أحلى
guys
من هيك?
say
Like your
Emilias
mother, you
or
know,
Abu
what else do you
Samra?
need? Just get one like Rose and you'll be the happy
Emilias.
person in the life.
جاوبني بليز
عشو
جاوبني على شخصية
Chris,
مين أنا يعني
you one of a kind. It's hard to find, and we like to party with you all the time.
We made a mistake, Renee and I.
It's that mistake,
My mistake, he came. Sometimes the mistake comes the best
but
things.
you're nice guy. You know how to party. You know how to live your life and keep going. Just find a beautiful woman, and we beside you.
أبو نخول معك جواب ما معك جواب
Anna, yeah. Hold on, I gotta have a refill for your question.
Is that a mistake Doumit?
Like we said, he came by mistake.
If it's my mistake, it's a good fucking mistake.
Podcast, the podcast episode 14, I think, Ter. 14, done. This guy was on 30. He's fucking awful. Took him 18 weeks to get ready, that fucking weirdo. Anyways, I love you all. I love you all. Podcast, the podcast episode 14, done.
تلحقها عيون